The Warriors under Steve Kerr run a very similar transition to how we teach transition, and it's something that you can immediately steal and apply to your program. First thing they understand is we don't need numbers. All it is spacing and speed to create advantage. Second, they're all aware of where one another are dangerous and capable of making decisions. That's what our roles do for you. Your job as coaches as a team is to identify within your personnel who can fit into what role, and then rep in practice transition situations with each player practicing their role. By playing this way, it helps us, it helps the Warriors, and it can help you just simplify everybody's role, what everybody's job is, and simplify how you play, creating easier basketball through advantage.
Cutting is Hawkins. Over Hield. It's picked up by Waters.
You got to score in transition here.
Green, outside Hield, and a three.
That's how they have.
So as we start here in the trigger zone, ball gets triggered and it has to go the whole 94 feet of the floor. This doesn't mean we don't have transition. This doesn't mean we can't create an advantage. If we have speed and we have spacing, we can still get an advantage. So the ball is last and it starts to attack through the trigger zone. Now watch all three stretchers here at the top of the screen. Your job as a stretcher is when you're in the trigger zone, cut the floor in half. Whichever side of the floor you're on, get to that sideline as fast as you can so you can sprint down the floor and create space. And that's what they do. All three of them on the same side, doesn't matter. They're just sprinting down the floor wide. Now, our first pusher attacks through the trigger zone and gets a chest read from Zion here. So he moves it to the next available pusher, which is Draymond, who pushes it through the dead zone and has the space to do so because of the spacing that the stretchers hold here through the dead zone. Now, as we get into the decision zone, again, is the time for our pushers to make decisions, but also our stretchers to make decisions. The first stretcher job here, Hield, is to attack space in front of him. And he is a shooter, knowing that, likes to hold in the corner. Kuminga here, second job, is to attack space in front of him. He is less of a threat to shoot, so he attacks space in front of him by cutting down here into the dunker spot. So why you've heard us teach organizing late instead of organizing early in transition is because the defense doesn't care if you're organizing in perfect formation 94 feet away from the basket. They care about when you organize and get to dangerous places in the decision zone. And just like in this clip, watch the number 4, the defender who is furthest back. He is responsible for all three stretchers. And yes, they're all on the same side, but it doesn't matter because we get organized, and that organization by the offense attacking multiple dangerous spots on the floor puts him in a really tough spot to decide who to take. So watch him. He's originally committed to Hield, but then notices Kuminga stretches and attacks space down here into the dunker spot. So he follows and is late coming out here in recovery mode to Hield, which is why just the subtle eye fake can get him up for a clean look. He's left defending all three stretchers while everybody else is occupied by the ball and Draymond's relentless pace to break the arc in the decision zone. And then what's so great about all of our transition rolls is they just flow down into one another. So our original pusher here advances the ball to Draymond to maintain our speed, and then he just becomes a stretcher. So he is on this bottom side of the floor. He cuts the floor in half and attacks space in front of him here to the slot. And just look, if Draymond didn't have a pass to Hield on this side, our original pusher who became a stretcher is now available for a shot himself.